Good morning, it's Patsy. So I thought I'd just pop on. It's a bit of everything really. It's nothing in particular. Um, just a bit of a chat and an update kind of thing. Uh, this month's been a bit of a difficult month so far because I haven't been well. The depression, like as I spoke about the other day, kind of descended on me. I'm starting to feel a bit better now. I done some self healing and I'm starting to perk up a bit now. So, and my guests have gone home. Well, the guests that I've had for the last 2 weeks have gone home. They went home last night. Um, my husband's cousin is coming this evening, but only for the weekend. So then it'll be back to normal. But I thought while the house was quiet, I'd pop on and just have a bit of a chat. So um, this month, when I have had the chance to work, what I've been working with and what I've really enjoyed working with is the stretch tarot. I've really enjoyed working with these. I mean, I'm only working with them, I'll show you through again. I'm only working with them on past life work and spirit work, and I think this is what I'm going to be doing with these. I don't think that I'll be using I've got so many tarot decks anyway that I work with for all the other kinds of spreads, but I think this one is working so well with past life readings, ancestral readings, spirit readings, that this will be a deck that I am keeping just for that side of my readings. So I'm really enjoying working with this and looking at different spreads and what have you to get the best out of them. And like I say, they will stay on my altar to do just that kind of work. And the tarot deck that I've been using more than anything this month, and which I keep reaching for, I know is, like I said, is not everybody's cup of tea, but it's the Nicoletta, I can't even pronounce the name, Nicoletta Chakotay, something like that. You know which one I mean. This one I'll pick up time and time again. I don't think there's a day goes by that I don't do myself a reading with these, because I just love them. They just speak to me so much, and I'm not taking the borders off. I'm leaving them exactly as they are. But these give such clear, accurate messages, and sometimes they're messages I haven't really wanted to hear, but I know that they're being honest with me. I still haven't read for other people with these because I haven't been well, so I haven't really done no readings anyway, only for myself. But I just love these. I just love the messages they give, whether you know the messages you want to hear or the messages you don't want to hear. So I'm loving those. And then the oracle that I'm really enjoying working with this month is the wisdom oracle, the ancient wisdom oracle. And again, these images are so gorgeous and so thought-provoking that I can just spend ages just sitting there looking at each image and finding different things every time I look at it. And the quality of these cards are brilliant. And again, I could incorporate these, I think, in some of the past life readings and spirit readings. So this is something that I'm looking into doing once I've got my house back and I'm time to myself, because there's nothing worse than trying to do something and then you're getting disturbed every 5-10 minutes because it just doesn't work, does it? So I am really loving this oracle, and I really wish I got it sooner. It had been on my radar for a long time, but I just never got round to purchasing it, and I really wished I did, because it is lovely. It really is lovely. So that's the oracle I'm really enjoying. Now, the next thing that I'm going to talk to you about is an oracle. It does not matter how much I try to get on with it, I can't. It was one of those that everybody was talking about, and everybody was sort of saying what a good one it was to have, and And when I saw it online, I thought, oh yeah, that looks lovely. You know, I think I'm going to enjoy that. The way it's packaged and everything is wonderful. And it's the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I love the little message, before there was time, before there was language, there was the sacred symbols. I love all of that. I love the backings. The cardstock is wonderful, but I get nothing. I mean, I can sit here and look at these for ages and they just don't talk to me, and I don't know why. You know, sometimes the keyword, yeah, but I just don't enjoy them. I just don't really get any particularly message that they tell me. And if I look it up in the book, it doesn't. I don't particularly like the messages in the book that she gives either. I prefer to read when I'm doing reading for myself, or is to do it in an intuitive, by the images and whatever. And I just don't know what it is about this artwork. It just doesn't speak to me. Just doesn't speak to me. And it's such a shame because, like I said, some of these images are gorgeous, but it sits on my shelf and I don't use it. I don't use it, and it's such a shame, but it's just not a deck for me, and I don't know why. I've dragged it out again this month to see if I felt differently about it, but no, I still feel the same. It still does nothing for me. That I just can't seem to gel with that one. So that's one to pass on, because there's no point sitting on my shelf because it's such a big box as well. Oh, put it all back together. It just sits on my shelf taking up room, and when you're like me, you tend to buy all these decks. Space can become a problem, and like I said, the box is, you know, because it is the big one, so it is the big solid box, but like I said, it's not for me. I just can't get into it. I've had it a couple of 3-4 months now, so I've had it a while, but it does nothing. If you've got that one, I'd be interested to find out what your thoughts are, because is it just me who can't connect with that one, or is there others out there who just find it really hard to connect to? I don't know, but most people seem to give it good reviews, but it's not one that I share. The other thing I want to talk to you about is something else that I've been doing. I've had these a few months, and I do like them. Oh, and it's in the little black pouch. There we go. It's the Witch's Runes. I tried the other kind of runes, and I didn't get on too well with those. Maybe I just didn't put the time and effort in needed to sort of get the meanings for all of the runes, etc. But I gave them to one of my daughters, and I bought these ones, and these ones are the Witch's Runes. It's a set of 13 runes, and they're these, I don't know if you can see, like that's the crossroads, and then we've got the Psychic Eye. I don't know if you can see that. Then we've got Flight, Birds in Flight. Then we've got the Male Energy, and then Female Energy, the Moon, the Sun, Waves, you get the 3 circles, rings, all entwined, so they're the rings, and you've got the Strife, is that what it is pronounced that? Triketa, mind, body and soul, the Triketa. And then we've got the Harvest rune. So they're all, I think, if I remember, it was a black, oh, I can't think what that stone that it is, but it's on what crystal it's on now. But I've been working with these this month and getting to know them, getting basic meanings for them, and working out how to incorporate them in with my spreads and how to read them on their own, because there is because you've only got 13, you know, you can get them all in your hands and cast all 13 of them, and then you only read the ones what come up, and the ones what are laying flat you don't read. That's one way you can do them. Or you can just keep them in the pouch, give them a shake and pull how many you want and read them that way. Or you can actually do rune spreads with them, a bit like the Celtic crosses and all them kind of things, but smaller obviously, because you've only got 13 runes in here anyway. But I'm finding that I get on a lot easier, a lot better with these. I think it's an easier system for me to pick up, and I'm really enjoying working with these. And they was quite inexpensive. I think I only paid something like £8 for the set or something, so they wasn't expensive. And it comes with like a little sheet of paper with the basic meanings of each rune on, and different ways to use them. So for the price, they was really good. But I'm getting to know these this month, and I am enjoying doing that. So that is something else that I'm doing. But apart from that, it's been mainly working with the Stretch Tarot, because past lives and that kind of readings are really interesting to me. So I've done one what I showed on here, what I made a video of, and I've done a couple of others, and a couple of ancestor spiritual ones, and they're very intriguing. They're very on thingy with you get so much from that deck of cards that I couldn't imagine now using another deck, because I simply feel that's what that deck is main reason it's been, you know, is there for. And like I said, that's one that I shall be continuing to work with. That will probably always stay on my altar for when I do them kind of readings, because they're the ones that I just reach for all the time. We're coming up to Christmas, and I know I've got to change my altar around for my cards, but there's those 3 particular decks are going to be staying on there, because I can't see me wanting to take them off. But if anybody is interested in wanting that mystical shaman oracle, just give me a shout, because like I said, it's sitting on my shelves and I don't use it. There's probably a couple of other decks there as well that I might make a video of and just put out there. If anybody, you know, wants, then I'm quite happy to give them away, because I'd rather decks got their use it rather than sitting on my shelf collecting cobwebs. So I might drag some of these decks down and do another video on different decks that I have that I don't get on with, and I'm quite happy to pass on to anybody who wants them. But that's what I'll do for now. I just wanted to come in and sort of catch up with you and explain, you know, why I haven't really been on that much this month, and what I've been working with, and how the particular decks that I've really enjoyed working with. I've got 2 new decks coming again today, this evening I think, so I'm sure I'll be on as well to show you those. But for now, I'll say goodbye, and I might be back later if I've got the time to pull those other decks down and do a recording of all the decks that I have that I'm quite happy to pass on to anyone who needs or wants them. So I say bye for now. Speak to you soon. Bye.